Star Treatment, the Jerry McNeal Series, Book 14. Join Jerry McNeal and his ghostly canine partner as they put their gifts to good use. Written by Sherry A. Burton. Narrated by Bethanne Reid. Chapter 1. The hushed tones of unearthly whispers pulled Jerry from sleep. He opened his eyes, saw it was still dark, and closed them once more. Lying in the dark, he strained to decipher the words being said, but it was no use. Try as he might, the ghostly whispers were unclear to him. He opened his eyes and saw Gunter crouched across the foot of the bed, intently staring toward the sitting area of the hotel suite. That Gunter hadn't alerted him to his visitors let him know they weren't a threat. Jerry eased himself onto his elbow and spoke to his ghostly canine partner using only the power of his mind. "You're taking this whole watchdog thing too literally. I thought I told you not to let anyone in the room. That means actually doing something if anyone, living or dead, tries to come in." Gunter gave a low growl and continued to stare off in the distance. Jerry heaved a sigh as he sat up and waited for his eyes to adjust to the dim lighting. He glanced at the clock. Just after 4 a.m. Not bad, considering he'd been in bed since 9 the evening before, in hopes of getting an early start to the day. He scanned the room, his gaze landing on 2 ghostly figures sitting on the sofa, then trailing to his handgun lying on the nightstand next to the bed. That won't do any good, McNeal. Not that he was worried. Had the visitors been of this realm, they never would have made it past the door without Gunter alerting him. Gunter might not have stopped the spirits from joining them, but Jerry never feared for his safety as long as his new companion was nearby. Rising from the bed, he walked past the visitors without acknowledging them. Gunter followed.
"Good morning,"
a woman's voice called as he passed. Jerry held up a finger. The spirits could wait. His bladder could not. Gunter saw where he was going and positioned himself between Jerry and the visitors. Necessities completed, Jerry returned to the room, flipped up the light switch, and squinted against the brightness, relieved to see that the 2 apparitions were spirits he'd encountered within the last couple of days. Why they were together, he hadn't a clue, as the entities were as different as night and day. One was a quiet gentleman wearing a white cowboy hat. The other, the spunky spirit of an older woman who wanted something from him, but had somehow managed to forget.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?